HBS! A little lower now. HBS! A little higher now. HBS! Who you rooting for? HBS! Who you rooting for? HBS! A little lower now. HBS! A little higher now. HBS! Who you rooting for? HBS!
Can I ask you a question? Did you know that mums are only big in Texas?
No, I did not know that.
You did not know that. Nobody knows about them outside of Texas.
Everything's big in Texas, so.
Did you know mums are only big in Texas?
Yeah.
Did you know that mums are only something in Texas that other states don't do them?
Really?
Were you aware of that? Did you know mums are only big in Texas, by the way? That they don't do mums in other states?
No.
They don't. No, you go to New Mexico, they have no idea. Did you know moms are only something in Texas? Did you know that?
Yeah, I did actually.
Who's your garter from? She's not saying, she's mom on it. So did you know that moms are only big in Texas that other states don't do them?
No.
Did you know that moms are only used in Texas that other states don't use them for homecoming? Did you know that mums are only used in Texas homecomings?
And Oklahoma.
Oklahoma does too. Okay, see,
Yeah.
I am now knowledgeable of something. Oklahoma and Texas. Who made your mom?
My sister. My sister, Tiffany's mom. Miss Martinez.
Ashley from Cash Savers.
Come support the Hornets tonight in the homecoming game. The game will start at 7:30.
What are the origins of homecoming and what do you know about homecoming? Stop. Okay.
Texas and Texas.
It's only in Texas. Homecoming's only in Texas.
What are we celebrating here at Highland Park with homecoming?
A home football game.
What are the origins of homecoming?
I don't know, Greece.
What are we celebrating with homecoming exactly?
I guess just your school pride.
Homecomings originated so that alumni or graduates could come back to a school or a college and have a chance to reconnect with friends, and usually they do that in association with a athletic event. So there is at least one activity for everybody to enjoy and be a part of when they come back home.
It originated in the state of Texas at Lubbock, Texas, of course, for Texas Tech, so we could root on the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
I believe homecoming is ex-students coming home.
The origin of homecoming to me would either be in Texas or Rome. Rome because homecoming is romantic and that's the place of romance, and Texas because it's about football.
A really spirited high school somewhere.
To me, it's probably about, since Texas is about really big on Friday night football, I think it's a big home game for the school on a Friday night football game.
Trying to get the past people to come to the game, the ones that have graduated and all the old timers.
Honestly, I have no idea. It's just been a tradition. I mean, even when I went to high school, you know, just the dances, the moms, the school spirit.
We're celebrating the boys coming home from all the away games before today.
I think the origins of homecoming would be to acknowledge previous alumni that came to that high school and want to carry on the tradition of being supportive of the high school that they attended.
I believe what we're celebrating is school spirit and how hard our kids work.
Just really rallying for school spirit.
Homecoming is a rich American tradition dating back to the early 19th century. Beginning at the university level, schools such as Baylor, Illinois, and Missouri have made strong claims that they held the first modern homecomings. According to Wikipedia, Southwestern University held the first homecoming celebration in 1903. Homecoming is usually associated with football, where marching bands and parades are generally accompanying the celebration as they welcome back past alumni for a home football game, usually in the months of September or October. Other sporting events that often celebrate homecomings include basketball, ice hockey, and soccer. Homecomings usually include a coronation of a homecoming queen and often a homecoming king, selected from the student body along with a court of other students, voted on by their peers to represent the various grade levels within high school. Typically, the homecoming king and queens are senior students who have gained much favor from their fellow students and are honored with a title during their final homecoming game.
Where did homecoming originate from?
It's
Texas.
Yeah, Texas is the place that only does it.
Only homecoming or only what?
Only mums.
Oh, mums. Mums the word. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know.
Why do we use mums? What are the mums for?
I guess it just represents spirit. They come in and just show them off and are excited to have a mum.
Why not like a picture of like, I don't know, a can of oil?
You know my...
Why mums? Why not wear something like, I don't know, backwards pants?
Because the flower, can you have flowers that are called mums, so why don't you just make mums?
So why mums? Why not wear something like, I don't know, a silly cowboy hat?
Mums are better. Because it's called a homecoming mum.
But they could have called
Like,
it.
that's just the name of it.
They could have called it homecoming cowboy hat.
Well, no.
No?
They didn't do that.
They didn't do that?
No.
We should have looked this up before.
If they replaced the mum with something, what else would you wear to celebrate?
A dress.
A dress?
I would.
I wouldn't.
Why a mum? Why not wear, say, spurs on your boots?
I guess because nobody really has boots anymore.
Or nobody really has spurs.
Why mums? Why are we wearing mums to celebrate homecoming?
Shows our spirit.
Why not something else, like, say, a, I don't know, a parakeet on her shoulder?
Well, because a parakeet would be kind of dumb. And I don't know, probably because it was probably the easiest thing they could make.
Why would people start dressing themselves up with flowers on their shirts?
They're pretty.
They're pretty? Okay. If we had to substitute it with something else, like, say, a snake around your neck, would people go for that?
No. I don't know how mums originated, but it helps celebrate and be a part of the homecoming celebration.
So if we had to substitute a mum with something else, what would a good substitute for a mum be?
Oh. I don't know. I mean, we wear dresses as well, so maybe dresses.
What about
tiaras,
what about a roasted
crowns?
Drumstick around your neck?
A roasted drumstick?
Yeah, absolutely. Like a turkey, like one of those big turkey legs you get at the fair.
I mean, if that's what it was, if that's what was originated, if that's what we decided to do,
Would you wear?
tradition.
Would you wear a turkey neck, or I'm sorry, turkey leg, instead of a mum?
I don't think I would. No.
If you had to substitute the mum with something else, what would be a good substitute?
Headbands.
We could wear really big cool bows.
Cool
and
bows.
Bandanas.
Bows and bandanas.
Put green and yellow handprints
What-
on our face.
What if we did pirate eye patches?
That would work too.
What could we start a new tradition with homecoming with?
I don't know, a crown.
A crown. There's an idea. What would you replace the mum with?
I think puppies. I think Michelle should bring puppies because puppies are like
Puppies.
awesome. Yeah.
Okay, puppies. So that's the gift that just keeps on giving.
Yeah.
What would be a good alternative choice for people to wear in the future?
Thinking bracelets, like some cool bracelets, not like some pretty good ones, not like cheap ones, but you know what I'm saying.
Okay, so you're thinking like with some bling, or?
Yeah, a little bit of bling, but not like, $100 bracelet, like probably like a $25, $30 bracelet.
So something you could put in a jewelry box and remember the day.
Yeah.
Okay, so what if we replace it with like, I don't know, like a box of French fries?
That would be pretty funny. I mean, walking around with just French fries all day. I mean, so.
And maybe a shake, French fries and a shake.
Maybe a little bit salty.
Probably a hat.
A hat. Okay, I see you're styling a hat right now. So would you be pretty pleased if somebody gave you a hat for homecoming?
It depends on what kind of hat it was.
Okay, I'm assuming if it said University of Texas.
No, I'd probably throw it away.
High schools in the southern United States, especially Texas, have a long-standing tradition of wearing mums and boutonnieres to the homecoming pep rally and Friday night football game. Mums are typically made from artificial chrysanthemum flowers, replacing the original flowers that began the tradition. Boys make or purchase mums for their dates, and girls have traditionally made the boutonnieres for their male companions. Original mums usually consist of 1 to 3 flowers, but have grown in size, status, and cost over the years. The once traditional mum could easily be pinned on by a small safety pin, but have become so mammoth in size, many young ladies are now wearing them around their necks with straps, as safety pins are no longer sufficient to maintain the larger sizes and weight. There's one thing about Texas tradition: everything is larger in Texas, and it seems the mum is no exception.
The Highland Park 2014-2015.
Keeping with homecoming tradition, the Friday evening football game is preceded by the procession of the princes and princesses from the student body, accompanied by their nominees for homecoming king and queen. Delegates and nominees dress in formal fashion, accompanied by their parents. The announcer shares a bit of their academic accomplishments, plans after graduation, as well as their favorite quotes.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting first.
The selection of the new king and queen is announced and crowned by last year's recipients. These are most often graduates from the preceding year.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the Highland Park Homecoming 2014-2015 Homecoming Queen, Jessica Anderson.
Following the presentation of the king and queen with their court, the national anthem is played by the band while the students, parents, staff, community, and past alumni enjoy the game.
Highland Park has won the toss and elected to defer.
Origins of homecoming were so mothers could get their daughters more attention. So they came up with this idea. They'd start with these small flowers, and then the next year another mother said, well, I'm going to add cowbells. And then another mother said, well, I know our school colors are this, but I'm going to add pink because pink is a hot color, and that'll help my daughter win. Then it extended over into the male students, and those mothers, they love their sons just as much as their daughters. So they started renting them tuxedos, sending them to school in limos, and just goes on and on and on.
Okay, go again.
Homecoming started with the Eskimos. They would go out on their whaling expeditions, and they were always very happy when they came back home because those expeditions were very dangerous, cold water, big mammals, sometimes big fish. Just always felt good when they came home. And so when they got there, they invented a game called football.
Keep going.
In football, they took off their sealskin boots, they rolled them into a ball shape, and they threw it back and forth up and down the ice. So, origins of homecoming, Eskimos, whaling, sealskin boots, football. Homecoming originated in Montana, and Montana had this because they played football there, but they had a problem. Their grass grew so much. So what they would want with their successful graduates to come back from their alpaca ranches, bring their alpacas in so they could mow the field. and they always liked it when they came in. Field looked nice for homecoming. They were able to walk out there. The homecoming queens wouldn't get mosquito bites or gnats all over their legs, so there wasn't that problem. So alpacas, very important part of homecoming history. Homecoming originated in Kentucky, and they wanted to get a different name besides family reunion because they couldn't bring dates to a family reunion. Homecoming was established by a presidential order by Warren G. Harding. Mr. Harding wanted to go back and visit his school, but they really weren't too proud of him, so he needed to have a way to get back to his school. So he declared homecoming, went back, wasn't received really well, but he still was able to go back and visit some of the few friends that he had. Homecoming, it was originated in Texas. It started at Texas Christian University, also known as TCU. So they say TCU at homecoming because they really like those people to come back to Fort Worth all dressed in purple and doing their little frog thingy, whatever it is they do there. Homecoming is an event that was developed by the WWF. In this, it's okay, Miss Gaffney, you can stay and listen. You need to know this too. So in this, it was just another way to get another pay-per-view event besides WrestleMania and Thunderdome or any of those. And it started off, obviously enough, with Hulk Hogan, because what you gonna do when Hulk Hogan comes home to you?